And coming in is Dr. David Riley, who's checking out that the right corner back is able to continue on. And interestingly, Tommy Dowd just told his colleagues to send that ball in now as quickly as possible into that corner. As Pat Toner, the county secretary there with the magic slip of paper, is enforcing the substitution. And obviously Breen is very disappointed. So Louth introduce Declan O'Sullivan from the St. Joseph's Club. Now the another that was left during the week was potentially left vacant for this man to recover from injury, who's had a groin problem. So really what you're saying is that, what I'm saying is that Declan O'Sullivan is normally a first choice player, but injury prevented him from starting. And the first test over towards this corner. Well won by Brendan Riley, who's easily beating Gareth O'Neill. Ray McGee onto the left foot and a wonderful block down. Great defending by Nicky Malone. A hero for Louth, surely. Brendan Riley has the beating of Gareth O'Neill. He fed Ray McGee. The left boot was the target, and great defending by this man.
Great block down, but again Brendan Riley had an easy point for the taking. Probably shouldn't be bothering with goals at this stage. Unusual for Brendan, because he's probably the most accurate player in the country. Should have flicked it over the bar.
Trevor Giles to level the match from this 45. That he achieves. And just like Cathal O'Hanlon for Louth, he has now registered 3 points in this match. The sides level for the second time. This was great defending by Nicky Malone, because Ray McGee had goal on his mind. Wonderful defending. John McDermott waiting for it and gathers. Good block down. Stephen Dillon can't gather it first time. Succeeds second time round. Barry Callaghan. That's a backs ball all the way, at least it should be. Well won by Gareth O'Neill. Good intelligent ball again over towards Alan Doherty. Donald Curtis was fouled and quickly taken to Paddy Reynolds. Easily avoids the challenge of Jerry Kern. John Donaldson did so well. That's a great catch, considering it is back to the ball. Good defending.
Yes, and the Louth backs have done well on the Meath forwards in general. The only one that has really caused consistent problems up to now has been Tommy Dowd.
That ball sliced off his boot. Plenty of Meath players, including Barry Callaghan, who went for it unchallenged. Back to Barry. Gareth O'Neill trying to knock it away. Doing well is Declan O'Sullivan. Confident play by Louth. Good work by Ollie McDonald. Trying to feed Stephen White. Mark Riley was fouled by Stephen, who arrived late. Stephen wanted the ball in longer than that, but against the breeze, really a corner forward has to be in front of his man here. But he was arriving behind, and that always, nearly always, results in possession being given away. Well, it's one of them, two of them, and I really think that was more of an accident than anything else. Nothing deliberate by Brendan Riley to foul Gareth O'Neill. The referee gives a free to Louth. Nicky Malone and Jerry Kern. That's not the place to be playing fancy football. Not when you're playing Meath. Graham Garrity. Unmarked, at least for the time being, is Ray McGee. Has the legs on Gareth O'Neill. Now the situation seems to be under control, just a little bit. Knocked away, Nicky Malone. Cathal O'Hanlon. Long ball up towards the Louth forwards. It's there for Stephen White. It's a long ball inside that's needed. Colin Kelly, he gets to get there before Conor Martin, and that is a let-off for Meath, but good goalkeeping as well. It's back towards Ken Riley. Louth not giving up by any stretch of the imagination this game. This free wanting to be taken quickly, but Louth slow matters down. Now it's taken by Stephen Mealia. Unmarked all alone is Alan Rooney. Can he wangle a point here from this angle? Chips it in over the bar. What about that? Credit Louth, because they are the underdogs, massive underdogs, and they keep putting it up to one of the great football counties in Ireland, the county of Meath. Alan Rooney was left unmarked. Very unusual for the Meath defence. But what about this? From a difficult angle, knew exactly again where the target was. This was the save by Conor Martin. He had to be alert and he had to be brave to get there ahead of Colin Kelly, and Martin wasn't found wanting.
Yes, again, Louth playing very intelligent ball into their forward line, and the forwards, in fairness to them, are doing a lot of very, very good running off the ball and leaving space.
Louth lead again. And after surviving a couple of Dowd specials, Meath dominance, Louth are beginning to concentrate again. This is Carl O'Hanlon. Aaron Hoy. Confident play by Louth, but maybe a little bit too cocky there by Aaron. So Louth are going to introduce Martin Farrelly from Lanlear. He played against Wicklow at wing forward, and gone off is Alan Doherty.
A good move for Louth too has been putting Cathal O'Hanlon out to centre forward, where he's been picking up a few breaks.
Well gathered by Paddy Reynolds. Just gathering that ball centimetres ahead of a Louth opponent. This is a great run by Graham Geraghty. Stephen Mealia staying with him. Geraghty from there hardly misses. We're having a most enjoyable game of football in Croke Park. The sides level for the fourth time. This was good work by Geraghty. From a difficult enough angle, he took his chance.
Yes, a great point there, but Stephen Mealia did well enough to cut him out, because it looked as if Graham Geraghty was going to be in for a goal. The sheer pace had taken him a little clear of Mealia, and Stephen Mealia did very well to get back. Good
intelligent ball again by Niall O'Donnell, this time to find Carl O'Hanlon in space. That's a little bit better from Louth. Ollie O'Donnell needs support. Aaron Hoy is there. A trip by Barry Callahan, and that's going to be a free for Louth. Noticeable today, Colm, actually, Brian White is not being finicky about the personal foul, you know, taking the numbers and the note of the players.
Yes, I'd say a lot of the players probably have learned from what happened last Sunday, and the game is fairly free-flowing. There's very, very little pulling and dragging, and it's noticeable that players, if they're going to get caught in a situation, putting out their hands and letting the player go, rather than risk pulling them down and maybe getting their name taken.
Just as Cullen was speaking there, Paddy Clark was making a few alterations, I think, to the attack as that ball is driven wide. Really, Louth needed a chance like that to be taken. And Sean Boylan looking quite worried all day. It's not been a good first half, a far better second half. Just the sway again seems to be heading towards the wee county. Paddy Reynolds, clever play by him, looking for the break, the loose ball. Not a good pass to Barry Callahan. He did well to get it out towards Enda McManus. There's John McDermott. Testing ball again for Brendan Riley and Gareth O'Neill. Punched clear. John Donaldson trying to deprive Stephen Dillon. There's plenty of Meath players there. One of them is Tommy Dowd, and that's a point. And Meath leads for the first time. And Tommy Dowd has scored 4 points in the first 21 minutes of the second half. And the little wink and the nod indicates that Tommy is satisfied with this. Stephen Dillon creating. Tommy Dowd finishing. Now, the character of Louth is being tested because for the first time they trail, even if it is just by 1 point. Louth trailing by 1 point. The score: Meath 12 points, Louth 1-8. As Ray McGee drops this in towards Niall O'Donnell, punched over the bar by Brendan Riley. His first point of this semi-final. But Louth now trail by 2 for the first time. Carl O'Hanlon shouldering off Trevor Giles. As we look at the replay of this, Riley coming in. But again, Riley and Dowd are the real match winners if Meath do win this match. Graham Geraghty. The long ball again is aimed at Brendan Riley. Or Tommy Dowd, take your choice. He flicks it. And it was that close. The umpire showing a nice little bit of footwork here, just letting it off under his leg. As Riley, it was a great ball. Dowd did his best here, trying to get it in, and it just went wide.
Nothing too sophisticated about the Meath approach at the moment. Just get the ball and pump it in there to the full forward line, and all three of the full forward line are doing very well.
Stephen Meath allowing Graham Geraghty to go for the ball unchallenged. Tommy Dowd. There's a chance here for Meath. Can they finish it? Yes, they can. Good score by Hank Traynor from Simonstown Gales. Nice play here by Tommy Dowd, setting up Traynor with his first point. And from trouble all afternoon, Meath have worked hard to dig this game out of deep trouble. And once again, Sean Boylan's boys are emerging. Stephen Meath. What can Paddy Clark's men do? Jerry Curran. Nicky Malone. Launching a long one up towards Ollie MacDonald. With them is Donald Purchase, who did very well. Enda McManus providing the support. Paddy Reynolds the link, and John McDermott the clearance. Stopped this time by Ken Riley. 3 points down. Nicky Malone about to be challenged by Brendan Riley. There's nobody running in the Louth team. Nobody, I mean. Stephen Meath, as the Louth forward line just stand around. Now they run. Now Stephen White has it. Tries to burst his way through. Needs more support. Comes back outside to Carl O'Hanlon. Trying to loop one in. And the Louth tactical game is falling apart. Mind you, Meath's game isn't great either. John Donaldson. They need a score. Stephen White. Perhaps from this drop kick, they can get one. They had to work so hard. That's a goal and 2 points now. The Burren Down, in County Down, clubman has achieved. Here's the point by Stephen White.
You rarely see that sort of a score in Gaelic football anymore. Drop kick is considered an inaccurate kick with Stephen White there. Fantastic point. Drop kicking the ball is a good technique when you're playing into a wind. You see very, very few players using it anymore though.
2 points now between the teams. Graham Geraghty showing his class now in the second half. Tommy Dowd wanted that ball once there was a change in defence. Referee waves play on. He wanted that ball continuously put into his corner. Gareth O'Neill and Stephen Meath. Good combination by Louth. Can they now respond? Stephen White is now operating around the half-forward line. Colin Kelly, good play here. There's a chance for Louth if they can find Alan Rooney, but they can't. Good interception by Enda McManus. And McManus will dutifully clear it towards Trevor Giles. Paddy Reynolds. Well challenged by Jerry Curran. Graham Geraghty. And it popped off Stephen Meath's heel, and it comes kindly back to Graham. Some pushing there by Meath, well spotted by the referee. There's still 9 minutes left in this match, and just 2 points between the teams. Not a good ball for Ken Riley, and referee wants it to be taken from where the foul was committed. Niall O'Donnell to take the free. Paddy Reynolds gets the break again, as he's done so many times. Trevor Giles again feeds Tommy Dowd. It's a great ball. Here comes another point for Tommy. 5 points for Tommy Dowd. And amazingly, apart from the injury to Brian McPhillips, Louth have done very little to try and stop Tommy Dowd from winning this match on his own. It's 3 points again between the teams. John McDermott always comes from behind his man and somehow always manages to gather the ball. Fine player.
Again, on those kick-outs, Niall O'Donnell should be trying to keep the ball well away from John McDermott. Himself and Nigel Nestor have caught most of the high balls in midfield today, and Niall O'Donnell should have been trying to put them short, or else put them out to the wings.
Tommy Dowd is on stop. He feels hungry for the ball, and even more hungry for points. Meath again thinking about introducing a substitute. Ollie Murphy could come in to the attack. That's Ollie warming up there along the sideline. Stephen Mealy, Aaron Hoy, Ollie MacDonald did well. And Louth come forward again. Paul O'Hanlon wants it deep inside. A great run by Ollie MacDonald. He still has it, and the referee gives him the free, which is quickly taken. Alan Rooney, great block down, and Meath survive. Total naivety on the part of Louth to take a quick free there. They would have been far better off to take the point. And from that dangerous position defensively, Meath come forward. Louth have it once more. Stephen Mealy getting it from Gareth O'Neill. Back to the captain, Aaron Hoy. And Graham Garrity getting him there on the face, and just a little bit of irritation and aggravation. And I do think that it was just an accident more than anything else by Graham Garrity. And the referee Brian White is coming across to have a word with Noel Cooney and Carthage Buckley, the two linesmen.
But the problem was the referee just happened to turn his back at the time, and he missed the thing completely, and I think that's why the incident developed. If you had to see, it was just a high tackle into the face.
This is the incident again, and I think this was just a simple accident. See, it was an open hand and it just caught Aaron Hoy on the face. Nothing deliberate. So Graham Garrity is booked, and that's at the very most it's warranted. Here's Carl O'Hanlon. Nobody in the danger zone at all. The game plan for Louth shattering into small pieces now. Tommy Dowd. Mickey Malone trying to stay with him. Back to Brendan Riley. Terry Kern is with him. Lobbing one in to Niall O'Donnell. Louth need to get the ball down quickly. They're 3 points behind with 5 minutes to go. Nicky Malone. Could they possibly produce something in the last few minutes? Ollie MacDonald wanted in front, but the ball went over and beyond him.
Yes, the game's suiting Meath perfectly at the moment. Louth have a lot of space in their backs. They're moving up, but they're confronted then by about 11 Meath backs, and when Meath get the ball, then they're able to break down the field very quickly and have a lot of room. But Louth should be taking points. They've had a couple of chances there, and they shouldn't be looking for goals at this stage.
Again unchallenged, Trevor Giles. Again, the target, Tommy Dowd, but he puts his hands up to his face and says, how could I do that? Niall O'Donnell. Nobody really running for him. John Donaldson now. Still John Donaldson. No real threat at all now to the Meath goalmouth area. Louth have lost their way. John McDermott, Nicky Malone, very unimpressively, but I suppose it is effective, just knocking it down. And they're still not out of this game, that's the amazing thing. But they look, to be honest with you, a tired team. Ball for Ollie MacDonald, Donald Curtis again doing so well. Enda McManus, Stephen Dillon, and Hank Traynor. John Donaldson, Stephen Mealia, Alan Rooney, free for Louth.
It's a bit like the World Cup at the moment. Louth would have 10 backs and Meath with the same. So every time the ball is kicked down, the opposing backline gets it.
Stephen Mealia trying to find Stephen White. Great calls kindly for the Louth man. Angling a shot, and that's over the bar. That's one back. A goal and 3 points now for Stephen White. 2 points between the teams. And I hope that Louth will not regret the quick free that was taken earlier, because Stephen White did well here. If they'd scored that point, there would only be one between them.
Yeah. Yes, Louth wasted a couple of easy enough chances earlier, and so it could prove to be very costly for them. Meath, on the other hand, have had 2 or 3 good chances just to put the game safe and have missed them.
A minute and a half left now. Colin Kelly getting away from several challenges. Stephen Mealia. Stephen White wants it again. Testing ball in around the goal mouth. Knocked away by Conor Martin, and he's lost possession. Louth have it, and it's Stephen White that has it. He's brought down, and that's another free for Louth. And that quickly taken free, I hate to keep mentioning it, but it really could well turn into the most outrageous decision by Louth, because now I'm sure Colin Kelly will put this over the bar and leave just 1 point between the teams. We're just 20 seconds from the full-time whistle as Colin Kelly puts it over the bar for his second point of the match, and now just 1 between the teams. But there will be injury time. Louth need possession from this kick out. Can they get the equaliser? Can Meath hold on?
Yes, Meath have surrendered midfield for the last 5 minutes to Louth, with Trevor Giles and Graham Geraghty both going back in defence. They'd be better off pushing up a little at this stage.
The most vital kick out of the afternoon. The most vital catch on the way. John McDermott knocking it down to Graham Geraghty. The quick, effective ball is required, and Meath have possession. Ray McGee being marked by O'Sullivan. Back towards Tommy Dowd. They hold possession. The chance here wasted. We are now into injury time. But is it enough, that wide, to keep Louth down at their end of the field? Tommy Dowd hassling, pressurising. Stephen Mealia. Is there one last huge effort in the wee county? They want it long, up towards Carl O'Hanlon, intercepted by Enda McManus. John McDermott about to be challenged illegally, and that's a free for Meath. And the Meath lads in no rush. There's a place in the Leinster final at stake against Kildare or Laois on the 2nd of August. Louth have possession here, at least they should have. That sliding challenge gives them the free. And the referee is booking the Meath player, Stephen Dillon. They need to open it out. They need to give it long, and here it comes. Donald Curtis underneath it. Ah, he did very well. Mark O'Reilly. Referee blows the full-time whistle. Louth have lost by the narrowest of margins. Sean Boylan congratulates the linesman and says, yes, we're back in the Leinster final. The quickly taken free, dead straight in front of the post, will bring nightmares to every Louth man for the next 12 months, because Louth were quite impressive. They worked hard. It was a very, very good performance, particularly if you saw Louth against Wicklow. Paddy Clark, I'm sure, will be disappointed, but this team has potential. Sean Boylan says, hard luck. Yes, it was close, and we were lucky. But it's Meath and the Leinster final on the 2nd of August. Will it be Kildare or Laois? Time will tell. But they win today, the Royal County, by 15 points to Louth's 111.
We knew it was going to be a very, very tough match. Local derby, yeah, it's always going to be very, very close. Anything you get, you're going to earn. So, like, we came up with the intention